Hi everyone, I'm Allison Shelton, creator and writer of REBURN. Today we're going to have a quick chat about REBURN, where we're at in 2022, and Jessica's going to join me. Welcome to 2022. This is something we're going to try to make a regular thing where we get on and talk about and talk to other people. So if you have any questions for us, please put them in the chat or DM us or put a comment, whatever's easiest for you. Jess should be here any minute. Oh, she's Age of Dysphoria film. She should be here any minute. She is here, but okay. There she is.
Hey,
Hi.
buddy.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going. We're here.
2022.
Yeah. Yes. So I was just saying how we're going to try to make this a regular thing. One of us gets on once a week and just kind of answers questions and hopefully has people join us and give people updates on REBURN and enter 2022 with new enthusiasm and, reaching out to our readers.
Yeah,
Because we're so grateful for you.
it's been such a great year for REBURN. Like 2021, I think for us was so great. Like we didn't know what we were kind of diving into. And
Definitely.
we're getting really great response. And so it is nice to be able to come on and start sharing and expanding our universe, because I know we're both having lots of conversations about it, and we've got lots coming up as well. So
this is true. When I was reflecting on 2021, I actually was sort of in awe of the things we accomplished, and that we had not shared REBURN with the world until 2021, because now it feels such an essential part of my creative life. I was really proud of us. I had a moment of wow, we did this thing, and we couldn't have done it without the support of our fans. So
no, totally. And I think the really cool thing too is that we have our website up and is running. So if you haven't been over to our website, it's reburncomic.com. The other exciting part is that on, was it the 23rd of December, our full shipment of comics actually came in. We fulfilled our Kickstarter comics with our first shipment, and so our second shipment just came in. And so it's all on our website now. So if for some reason that you were a part of the first campaign but didn't get in on the second one, we now have books available for you. And also, I just want to send a shout out to Comic Carnival in Indianapolis, because after this, I'm going to drop off some books to them. They're really excited to have it, and we're really excited to be in another shop. So that's
yes,
it's
we are.
progress.
It was December 23rd in the middle of an enormous rainstorm here in Los Angeles. And of course they arrived then, but they are completely beautiful and were not touched by the rain. But it did cause me a little anxiety when I got the alert. And we have been at work on REBURN issue 3 and 4 for quite a while now. And issue 3 is almost complete. It just needs to be lettered. And issue 4 is, the pencils are done and it's going to be inked, and we plan to do a Kickstarter with both issues coming in March. We're so excited to share them with everyone. We're super thrilled because the world continues to expand. We get to meet new characters. We get to visit the Citadel, which is where it's all happening, and we get to see more powers. It's there's a lot of really Jess, we just sort of reworked issue 3 to make sure it's ready for the letterer, because that's something that happens. Obviously things change as art happens, and she was like, oh, I love this issue so much, and I do too, because we get to learn more about Sky and where he was for this time when May was with Gray. What was going on with Sky, so we get to find that out. There's a lot of really exciting things.
Well, I think as we get really invested in these characters, and then we get to continue forward, like issues 3 and 4 for us will complete the first arc. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's, and our next goal, of course, is to have a paperback. So we're going to make it, 100 plus pages. And so issues 3 and 4 just felt like the right thing to do would be to send them out at the same time. But of course, we're also very mindful of all of the great people that are supporting us. So we wanted to make sure that we were already way ahead of the game, so that we can get our campaign going and get our issues out to everyone as soon as possible.
Yes. And we
Thanks,
will be doing them
Ryan.
as individual floppies for people who are interested in
Hmm.
collecting the floppies. So there will be 1, 2, 3, 4 floppies. And then
Yeah.
our hope is to collect them into a trade, and that trade will be 100 plus pages. So
Yeah.
we're, we're just thrilled. So thank you for all your support. We appreciate you very much. We have 2 questions to ask each other because we thought that might be fun. So I think Jess, you have the first question, if I
Yes,
remember correctly.
my first question is, do you prefer reading digital or physical copies?
Which is like a really hard question.
It's
I prefer physical copies of newer books that I'm like right now. My favorite comic is Black Widow. If you're not reading it, Kelly Thompson and Elena Casagrande, they're great. It's an all-female team. And I love the book. So I don't know, I love holding it, and it's really exciting to get it at the store, and we're engaged with our local comic stores. But then sometimes like I'll start reading something and I want to read the whole thing. Like I have a Goodreads account and I put trades in my what I've read this year. And when I was looking at my 2021 in review, I sure did read a lot of Hawkeye because
really?
we started reading Matt Fraction's Hawkeye and Jeff Lemire's Hawkeye. And so I read all of that Hawkeye, and then I read the new Hawkeye and the new Avengers. And, and so having digital, like if you have a subscription like we do to Marvel Unlimited, it's, it's fun to be able, it's like binge watching a TV show. It's binge watching a comic or binge reading. And for me, they each have their own purpose. That's my very long answer to that short question.
No, I think that's great. I feel like that's, for me, like I like reading the digital, but I'm also a collector, like of
You really
things.
are,
Like I
actually.
love, and especially art. Like I love collecting like things I find on Kickstarter, specifically like tarot cards. If you've got a campaign coming up, you hit me up. I'm pretty easy. You know, but
Accurate. Hashtag accurate. Mm-hmm.
I know, and I'm having such a good time. Like and I love variant covers, and I love having that,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
tangible thing. So I'm the person like on the plane or in the coffee shop who just like sits down like 10 issues and is like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
So that's,
My
but I'm
husband
way
Cody
more
is
into
also a
digital.
collector, so I know this very, very well. He'll come back from the store like, look at what I got, and actually, next time we get on, I need to share because he got a bunch of old Wonder Womans last time he went to the comic store. So it's all these like Wonder Womans from all different artists, and it's awesome. And he did that for me because I love Wonder
Aw,
Woman.
that's
So
so great.
I'll share those next time because it was like it's fun to look at all the different iterations of Wonder Woman. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I also have
No,
a
no.
collector in my house.
You do. That was how we kind of came, to be on this, is like when we started talking about comics.
Yep. So yay for collectors. You make
Yay.
things happen.
We love you.
And so my question is, what is your favorite part about creating a comic book?
Well,
Can you choose one?
well, the whole thing has been amazing. Like, I think, the fact that we were able to assemble the team that we've been able to assemble really speaks to the creative, and also just the fact that, we got all these incredible artists, and it's an all female team, which as we continue forward on our path, we continue to find that that's like been a pretty big thing. And not only like, and they're all powerhouse in their own,
Yes.
right. I am so excited about all the work that they're doing personally, and all the work that they bring to what we're doing. And one of the things I found that I really love is variant cover art, because I think I just love, finding artists
Art.
and
I mean,
finding
you love
art.
art.
Yeah, I love art. And it's so, for me, like, that has just been like reaching out to people and, and meeting new artists. And we have some pretty interesting and fun things coming up for our next couple of campaigns. And, it just speaks to like, as we continue to gain momentum. So if you have any artists, or if you're an artist that, of interest, and want to see in our universe, please, feel
And
free to
we're
drop
open
us a
to fan
line.
art, obviously. We would love that.
Way
We'd love
open
to
to it.
see your idea, because that was something really special about all these. I think that's part of the reason we love like DC and Marvel so much
Yeah.
is because we get to see all these different personal perspectives on these heroes. You know, we each have,
Yeah.
they live in us. And that's the goal, I think, with a comic property. Like you want your fans to have ownership. You want them to feel involved and say, well, this is how, you know, I imagine this, and it's. I mean, that's the magic. So
Well,
that would be my answer too, Jess. I mean, for sure, the collaboration, and I think within this COVID time, which I keep wanting to put in the rearview mirror, but won't cooperate with me. So it was really special, particularly as we were deep in the pandemic, to have the opportunity to get on Zooms with these people who I'm like, it's so incredible to have artists, such talented artists in our lives. And I continue to be astounded and impressed every time I get an email from Elise with her thumbnails, her pencils, her inks, and Hillary with her colors, because, I mean, it was in my head, you know, it was in here, and now it's here, and it's better than I could have imagined, which is so cool. So it's just, I can't really articulate how amazing it is to collaborate with
no.
people who make you better, you know.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think, we've gotten to the point too where like, I've got my big monitor up because I want to watch, like, I want to see when things come in. I want to see it on the big monitor. And, like I'll yell into the next room, oh, pages are in, and my husband will come in, or like I'll all of a sudden find him over my shoulder, like, oh my gosh. And with issue 3, I mean, that's like, going through the script yesterday, it was just like, I just get chills every time. And so I'm just so excited and really excited for the future, and can't wait to share more with everyone and continue to grow, our creative community. So thanks to everybody for being a part of it.
Yes, thank you so much. We plan to keep doing this. So like I said at the beginning, if you have questions or thoughts or something you'd like to see, please DM us or, leave a comment, because we're wide open to ideas.
Yeah,
We want to do this, but we appreciate input as well.
Yeah, and we've got some podcasts that'll be coming up soon, and we have also got just some other creative outlets. So just stay in touch, and we'll see you next week.
That's right. So thank you so much. Bye, everyone.
Bye.